BlueMetric is mission-ready water. We are world-class experts solving our clients' most challenging environmental problems. BlueMetric provides a full range of environmental consulting services supported by bespoke engineering solutions for emergency, self-contained, and permanent water systems, and is always mission-ready with a full range of in-house support. There is no successful mission without water. We are proud to partner with Atlantic Canadian Industries. We are mission-ready water.
Welcome to MARITECH 2024. I'm Hannah DeGeer with BlueMetric and hosting this event catered by Gale Force Winds. I'm fortunate enough to be here with Colin. I'll pass the floor to Colin, and maybe you can talk a little bit about what you do in this marine industry and all of your initiatives that you have going on right now.
Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, BlueMetric, and thank you, Gale Force Winds. My name is Colin Cooke. I am the president of the Canadian Marine Industries and Shipbuilding Association, and really thrilled to be here. We have been participating along with the team at MARITECH for a number of years. We're a national association, so it's difficult to find a way to draw a whole lot of our member companies to one place. So we follow along with MARITECH each year, and we have our AGM, we have some meetings and whatnot just in advance of MARITECH, because we know how important this event is, and it allows people to do two things at the same time. So we had an AGM on Monday night. Did it last year in Vancouver, we did it the year before in Niagara Falls. We plan to do it next year in Montreal. And it's just a great way of getting people together at a really solid event that captures an awful lot of the technical side of our industry and our sector. So delighted to be here. I probably haven't answered half the questions that you offered, but that's who I am, and that's why we're here.
It sounds like MARITECH is really developing and bringing these associations to have those meetings at these events, and it's quite incredible to see, and all the organizations representing Canadian shipbuilding, the marine industry, the students. Can you maybe speak to sort of the vision of shipbuilding in Canada and its importance and what you're doing to encourage Canadian-made solutions?
Critically important and excellent question. But before I actually answer that, I would suggest that one of the things that is exceptionally interesting and powerful right now is how collaborative all of the associations are. So we've got some really strong regional associations, some of who you've chatted with already, some of whom you probably have yet to chat with. But we've got ABCMI on the West Coast, we've got Naval Quebec in Quebec, we've got ACADA out here, we've got Nova Scotia Boat Builders, and these associations are working really closely together. Beyond that, we've got organizations such as Julia Fields and Imagine Marine or CMCF, working on the workforce side. So we've got a real ecosystem of associations that are working well together and working well with the Government of Canada and with the provinces to be able to really get behind shipbuilding in Canada. Talking about shipbuilding in Canada, as we all know, it, for all intents and purposes, disappeared in the 90s. After the Halifax class was completed, one company that I know of was running at about 800 people right at the tail end of the Halifax class build. Within a year was down to 75. So we had a real brain drain. We had people who left the industry, who left the country, or retired and left the business. Things have changed. Mm-hmm. So in the last 10, 15 years, the shipyards have been gearing up again. The companies such as yours that have been supporting those yards have been much more involved. We've got some incredible small innovative tech companies. The future is good. There's lots that we need to do to make sure that we have Canadian solutions in Canadian ships, and that we give those Canadian companies a bit of a boost to get into the international markets. but it's exciting.
Absolutely.
This is a great time.
And the theme I'm sort of getting from all of this is the collaboration amongst the associations, the collaboration amongst the companies and organizations represented here. We're all on the same team here, and we're working together. And especially for the youth, there's a number of youth walking around the floor from Memorial University and other universities. Maybe can you talk about how or advice on how they can enter this industry and make change and bring their technical skills and really be at the forefront of the innovative solutions that are that we are about to see?
There are all sorts of avenues on that front, and I stepped out of a meeting yesterday, a committee meeting, and by doing so, apparently have been tasked to bring an HR portal that the government has been putting together to my website. So it's a lesson for everybody. Never, ever leave a meeting of your peers because you will get tasked with things. So in short order, smisa.ca should have a really interesting government-backed portal that will give ideas as to what occupations are out there, what sort of directions your occupation, like if you come in a certain skill set, where it might go, companies that might need it, training programs, and for the companies, how you can bring in international people, how you can bring in folks from other sectors. So there's going to be all sorts of things on that front. But again, so many people think of this sector as being a bunch of folks who weld things and bang hammers. It is so far from the truth. Our welding, there's such innovative technologies and exciting things in that front, but it's all the way through to the AutoCAD, the incredible design packages, the remote control systems. It's exciting.
Absolutely.
There's nothing that you can't do with whatever your interest is in our sector.
Absolutely.
And there are opportunities.
And I think AI and the technical advantages that we're going to see from our youth coming into the workforce and bringing those new ideas and those new functionalities to the workplace is going to be incredible.
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you very much, Colin. It was a pleasure to speak with you today.
Thank you, Hannah. It was great to be with you.
Thanks.
BlueMetric is your partner and works with Atlantic Canadian industries and organizations who are concerned about the water health of our planet and the people who inhabit it in an environmentally and culturally sensitive manner. BlueMetric joins the growing number of like-minded, innovative Atlantic Canadian companies who are changing the environmental landscape for the globe in a world-class way. World-class experts solving our clients' most challenging environmental problems. We are Mission Ready Water.